Okay, we got that, right? We get that? Yeah. So, but here's the thing, is what happens nowadays is we do this. We go, we're Christians. You guys should be the example. No, right? Like, we should know that they don't have it figured out. And how do we know they haven't figured out? Because we haven't figured it out either. Like, that's it. We expect them to be the example. We expect them to walk in righteousness. We expect them to be honest and have integrity when we don't have it ourselves. And so we can look at our nation and praise be to God that, yes, that was a foundational part of our nation, but it started with the example of us. It started with the examples of Christians to others. And you notice earlier on it talked about, love for the government and love for one another. Now again, and I know I've hit this before, it doesn't say like, hey, love those who act and think just like you. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say, hey, you only love Republicans. You only love Democrats. You only love the Green or whoever party that you affiliate with. You only love those people. Everybody else is wrong. It doesn't say that. You love everyone at large and for the nation in a whole. And if you look through Scripture over and over, it talks about loving everyone. We have went so wrong with this, though. And granted, I love our country. I think our country is the best in the world. Like, it's one of those, like, if there was a cage fight, like, I'd be like, America's going to win. All my money's on my girl right here. Like, she's going to go in and just take everybody out. I love our country. But I think I look at it and go, we need to stop looking at everybody else and going, you know what? They're messing this country up. They're messing this country up. They're the reason our country's messed up. And we got to go, whoa. Maybe we have taken the path off of where God wanted us to begin with. And when we get back on the path and we get back to setting the example of Christ's love and integrity, then others will start to realize that, hey, wait, they're different. I mean, we got to think back to the Roman Empire. The reason that Christianity spread like wildfire back when Paul was around was because we were different. And people seen that, hey, they're different. Nowadays, let's be honest, we look a lot more like them than they do us. And I'm not talking the way we dress. I'm talking about how we act. I'm talking about how we act. Because here's the thing that I understand is even early on in our country, it's way more of a problem now of homelessness. Right? Like there are men and women who have went over and served our country and have come back, irreparable broken. And guess what? They did that for us. Like they went over and served and came back. But yet here as a country, we don't understand that and we don't, serve them back. But yet there's lots of people that go to church every Sunday. And there's lots of people that are homeless. Now tell me how those match together. I read a study the other day that there is enough children in the foster care system to fill Yankee Stadium twice. Just in the United States. We're not talking about everywhere else, just in the United States. And we say that we're pro-life, right? Like, I'm extremely pro-life. I will, that's one topic that will get me just fired up. But I look at it and go, we say we're pro-life. Yes, we don't want you to have an abortion. We want you to keep the kid and, adopt the kid out. And we're all for that. But then when it comes time to put action to it, Christians sit on their hands and go, yep, have the kid. I'm not doing anything with it, no. And so they set in a foster care system that's broken, and it needs Christians to step up and to say, hey, we're not just going to sit idly by. Christ is very clear that we should be taking care of the children and the widows and those that are broken. Yeah, our hearts should be breaking that there are enough kids to fill Yankee Stadium twice. And we say that, hey, you know what? We're all for pro-life, and we're all for this, and we're all for that. But yet when it comes time to put our actions, we say, hey, it's not me. It's not me.